Hey guys, let's jump into some Math Toolkit notes about constant speed. Let's flip to our table of contents on page 26 and add an entry for today, 12/16, constant speed, how fast things move, on page 41. Remember, you're consistently clicking pause as you need to get your personal toolkit looking like mine. When you're ready, flip to page 41. And add your title. Constant speed, how fast things move. Today is 12/16. Remember, you're clicking pause when you need to. All right. First order of business, let's define speed. Speed is the rate at which something moves. Add a bullet. It's expressed as distance traveled per, underline per, unit of time. So think about that. Distance traveled per unit of time. So, you ever driven a car and gone miles distance per hour time? Miles per hour, right? Speed is expressed as distance traveled per unit of time. All right. Add another bullet. Write the word example, meters per second, or miles per hour is another example. If you want to write that one, let's write it in there. Miles per hour. Examples. All right, do a little divider on your page. We got our definition, nice and neat on the top. We're going to move into an example. Write example nice and big. A train travels 100 meters in 5 seconds at a constant speed. To find its speed in meters per second, we need to create a double number line. First step in creating double number lines. Draw two parallel lines. Second order of business when working with double number lines is to label your double number lines. We're going to work with distance traveled in meters and time is your second number line in seconds. Don't forget, you always need a unit. So meters is the unit of distance and seconds is the unit of time. Third order of business is to add your vertical tick marks, always starting with 0 on both number lines. And then I'm looking for my speed, which is distance per time. So per means each. So for every 1 second. So if I want to know my meters per second, I need to do my tick marks based on getting myself to 1 second. So I have 5 seconds and I want to get down to 1 second. So I know that I need 5 tick marks. Right? Because I want to be able to go from 5 down to 1. The train travels 100 meters in 5 seconds. So 100 definitely goes on top of the 5. So 100 meters in 5 seconds. I know I'm definitely counting by ones on the bottom, because 5 gets split up into 5 equal parts. 100 also is getting split up into 5 equal parts. So 100 divided by 5, or times 1/5, right? Because this is 1/5 of all 5 sections. equals 100 over 5 equals 20. Just a little side math for me. So I know I'm counting by 20s on my top number line. Sweet, 100 got split into 5 equal sections. Remember, speed is distance per time. So I want to know how far this train travels in 1 second. The train travels, or the train's speed, let's say, 20 meters per second. You don't need to write 1 second because per means 1. I'll give this a little square just to make it stand out. The train speed is 20 meters per second. So that's 20 meters per 1 second. You don't need to write the 1 down here because per just means each. It means 1. I'm going to do a little star and say shortcut alert. Instead of drawing out this double number line, we can use our thinking of equivalent ratios. If I go 100 meters, that's what m is, in 5 seconds, that's what SEC is, then I can use my thinking about equivalent ratios to figure out how many meters I can go in 1 second, because speed is distance traveled per a unit of time, so 1 second. So to get from 5 down to 1, I need to divide by 5. Dividing by 5 is the same thing as times 1/5. Get both of those down in your notes. Whatever you do on the right side of equivalent ratios, you have to do on the left. So 100 also gets divided by 5, or times by 1/5. And we know that 100 divided by 5, we just did this math up here, is 20 meters. Put a little m. So that shows, give that a little circle, that the train speed is 20 meters per second. This was a little bit quicker than my double number line, right? All I had to do was 100 divided by 5 to get 20. All I had to do was take 100 meters in 5 seconds, get me down to 1 second, divided by 5. 100 divided by 5 equals 20 meters per second. Nice job, guys. Stay safe in all the snow. Bye.